we are out here at the farm. Dustin is on the excavator, and we are getting started. First day of clearing. It's going to be a learning experience the whole week, but hopefully we'll get some good progress done. I'll keep you. I'm going to throw the drone up in the air and get some pictures of the before and after. All right, well, we are almost done on the first day here at the Sword to Plow farm. You can see behind me, Dustin's still working on the excavator. Interesting day. Learned a lot about the excavator, what it can do, what it can't do, the pace at which I can go using it. So I still have it all week. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit discouraged just based off of the amount of progress that I thought we were going to be able to make versus the amount of progress that we actually did make. But I really we didn't go sun up to sundown today, so I'll put in a full day tomorrow. I think I'll have to pay for way less gas than I thought I was going to have to. I thought I was going to have to fill up the gas tank every single day, but I definitely do not think that's the case. We only burned a quarter tank of gas all today, so that'll be good to save me. I thought I was going to have to pay about $500 in gas, but excuse me, I don't think that's going to be the case. So yeah, still the big trees there. Those will have to be taken down later, and it's kind of tough to work around them, which I didn't expect. But all the little saplings are coming out very easily. We'll just have to see what happens tomorrow. So we'll show you guys some before and after photos and some before and after drone footage. So thanks for tuning in. See ya. All right, good morning everyone. This is where we're starting from, day 2. Give you guys some nice before and after. All right, day 2 out of the farm. I'm gonna spend all day on this excavator. Pretty plain and simple, but I'm gonna get some before and afters and let you know how it goes. All right, everybody. Here is the progress of day 2. Significantly more done today. Walk down here. Spent a lot of time with pile management, so to speak, and next step is going to be getting through the rest of that. But yeah, pretty happy with the progress overall today. And that is it for day 2 out here at the farm. So tomorrow is another full day. I'm gonna go fill up the gas cans with diesel. I think it's burning about 10 gallons a day. It's about half of what I estimated it to be burning. So that's good. Got a couple extra diesel gas cans, but no big deal. So the light is failing and I'm pretty cold and beat from sitting all day, but yeah, pretty happy with it, and catch you back tomorrow. All right, good morning everybody. Day 3 out here at the farm. It is chilly. It is under freezing temperatures, but the sun's coming up, so I'm hoping that won't be too bad. I got my cold weather gear on. All right, so we got a bunch of piles and we're just gonna keep chipping away at it. all day. So fill up the excavator with diesel and then we'll get after it. All right, everybody. It is too dark to keep going on day 3. So finishing up here at the farm. One thing I'm gonna have to deal with later is all these giant piles. So I would have loved to wood chip all this, but if you're out there and you're clearing land and you're gonna wood chip it all, I'd love to know how you did it, especially with excavating and all the dirt. So this is the tool of fire is going to become very useful for me. These big trees hopefully will become tools for a sawmill, which I do not have, but hopefully I will later. So yeah, lots of progress made. Feeling pretty good about it. Still lots of, if you look at the ground, still lots of grading to do, lots of root raking, etc. But there's a truck. But yeah, lots of progress. I think over the next couple of days I'll make it significantly far for the rest of the acre, and then I'll let these piles cure, so to speak, and then come back and burn them, although I don't know how the burning is going to work out with these big trees in the way. That's a future me problem. So anyway, yeah, sun's setting here in upstate South Carolina and headed home. It's freezing out here most of the day. Tomorrow is supposed to be significantly warmer, so that'll be nice. But in the morning it was not even, it was below freezing, and my hands were just like ice. So glad that'll be better tomorrow, and then keep going. Over and out. All right, good morning, everybody. It is the beginning of day 4. It is Thursday, November 30th, 2023. I'm just giving you guys a quick progress check. It was a little dark yesterday when I left, so it is just after the time of full daylight here at the farm. You can see the excavator way down there. So this is the task. I fairly well got the piles where I want them. I might have to come in with a chainsaw. I brought my chainsaw with me this week. Might have to come in with a chainsaw to break up the pieces that are just too big for the excavator to grab. So worked my way back in here last night, and then trying to work my way across this way, so then I'll see this little alcove I made, the old cooler that was in the woods. But once I work my way across from that little section, then I think I'll have about a third left. So I think I have probably, well, I put in 3 solid 10-hour days. So I might not actually have that much time left before I have to pay for some more, but we'll see. It's supposed to be raining all weekend, all weekend. So it might actually be good if I finish up today, because then I could have McNeely's come get the excavator on Friday, save a little bit of time on my weekend, and move on to other things. So we'll see what the time works out to be. But for now, I got my cans of diesel. And for all you people out there that are gonna buy cheap gas cans, take it from me, don't do it. I thought for sure, I watched some YouTube videos, I'll be able to modify these, it'll be fine. And it's just been like frustrations and leaks ever since. So I recommend getting like 5-gallon Eagle cans. I bought an Eagle can, like buy once, cry once, y'all. So anyway, I'm gonna fill up this excavator with diesel and get going. Have a great day. This is the part where it was going to be a little bit too difficult to work my way back in there. You can see some of these bigger trees. They're preventing me from getting in here. These little guys were really difficult to get down. This is probably what I'll work on tomorrow, but these are not pine trees. I don't know what the tree is called, maybe like a sweet gum tree, but man, it is like pulling steel cords out of the ground. Thankfully, there wasn't too many big ones throughout. So looking back, you can barely see my truck way back over there. That's why I started walking. So this whole area will one day transform into garden production. Some more piles. And I do not know how I'm gonna burn all this down. But you can see here, just this little tiny piece right at the edge. This tree right here. See, I don't know what that kind of tree is, but man, like getting that out with the excavator, nope. That is gonna be, there's another little pile. And then down here, you can see is what I think used to be an old logging road. So you can see how that kind of sweeps back around. That sweeps back around to my truck. So all of that has been cleared, and you can see just this one little piece right here at the end. You can see the road comes back around right here. I drove around through all of this today, and then once you get past this road, it's mostly like deciduous trees back in here. There are a few pines, but really you just need a more powerful excavator to get these big like oak trees out and stuff. There's a beech tree right there. So yeah, you can see here in the road comes out here. You can see now we start walking back up towards the top. I think that's a oak tree, white oak tree. Leave that one in the ground. Another white oak tree. At this point, right where that oak tree is pretty much the highest point on the property. But you can see down there, there's a little pit, little spot I didn't get. But all of this is the work that I did. So the goal is going to be grade this out. I think what I'll have to do so I don't start a forest fire is to cut these big pine trees down. Since there's nothing out here, I'll cut them down and maybe back in there or something, stack them up so that I can save them to build the barn later. But that's that is the finished product for today anyway. I still have a few more hours left on the excavator, but it's about, I would say, 20 minutes to sundown now. So I wanted to get a quick video in before the end of the day. So, all done. Well, not done. Will never be done, but I'll say after the first day I was pretty discouraged. I didn't think I was gonna get near this much done. I thought I would only get about half, but yeah, so these piles are huge, man. When those things go up, I'll be sure to document that, because that is gonna be crazy fires. I mean, all this pine in there, that is gonna have to be really careful about not burning down Oconee County. So anyway, all right, Jay signing off, Sword to Plow, check it. All right, good morning everyone. Day 5 out here at the farm. It is raining, not heavy, but it is definitely raining, so I'm not sure how long I'm gonna spend out here today. I have about 9 hours left to go on the excavator to fulfill my payment, so to speak. So I'm gonna get after it and keep going. Like I said yesterday, I'm pretty much done with what I set out to accomplish. So there's definitely some cleanup I could do, and it's supposed to be raining pretty much all weekend, so this is not gonna let up, or at least the forecast doesn't call for it to let up. So success, putting in the longer days, Monday through Thursday. Today's Friday. So get the machine. It is covered. It doesn't have an enclosed cab, but it is covered. So that's good. I won't be getting rained on directly, but yeah. All right, so back to work. Thanks for tuning in. Well, small setback here in my progress. The excavator threw a track. So I called the store and they're going to come out here and fix this. Seems like a relatively simple process, but I was working on getting everything cleaned up. It's probably about it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but a 20-foot drop out to the creek here. And then I got that whole big brush pile. But I went and got my chainsaw, not to be deterred. And what that gives me time to do is cut up this. So I dropped this big tree. You can see the root ball over there. And I'm gonna get this guy all cut up. So make use of my time. And I used the excavator. I got this big berm out of here. I got some clover seed, and I'm gonna spread that around right here so that it doesn't grow all in with weeds. So I'm gonna get after that. It is just about quitting time. Got about 15 minutes left, so I'm gonna keep going, working down here by the creek. Final day here on the farm, cleaning up, finishing up my last couple hours on the excavator. It is Sunday, December 3rd at about 3:15 in the afternoon. So finishing up, got a lot of good work done. Super happy with the progress. So I learned a ton over the last 6 months. I'll say, last 6 months ago, no idea how to rent an excavator, no idea how to work one, no idea how to work the controls, all that stuff. And in that amount of time, I got an excavator delivered and cleared over an acre of land. Now I say cleared, it's obviously not cleared to the extent to maybe where I naively thought I could be, to where I would be pretty close to starting, I don't know, garden beds, getting the market garden up and running. But I now have other things that can follow. Before, when this was all just pine forest. You guys have seen that in my previous videos where I was working with Jay and trying to get that done. So if you got questions about that, definitely reach out to me, jay@swordtoplow.com. Be happy to answer any questions. Again, I just started, really just getting going here. So, but pretty happy with the way this turned out. I'll keep you guys updated on my plans for what happens next. So I took a lot of good pictures and things like that. So now my next step is I need to chat with Corinne, show her all the pictures, and then determine the next steps on how this gets done. There's several of the piles that I could work on that could actually be burned. But what I think I'm going to do is explore getting these trees down, because you can see, right, this tree right here is fairly substantial. You can't really tell on camera, but that tree, I don't know, probably 14 inch tree. So, and most of these are that size. So this piece of land was logged, I think, based on the Google Earth satellite imagery back in 2008. And so there's tons of work left up here to do. I mean, you can see just like little stuff like that. There's a stump. So tons of stuff to do left up here, but definitely took a huge step over this week. There's a pile that's out in the open that I'll definitely be able to burn in the future. So getting everything cleaned up, you know, little by little, updating everything. But overall, super happy with the progress. I mean, I'll say, yeah, I mean, day one, I was pretty overwhelmed with the level of progress that Dustin and I made. I mean, we were both brand new at running the excavator. So, but man, my competence with that machine increased dramatically over the next couple of days, over this week. So definitely not throwing shade at Dustin. I mean, he was new just like me. So, but man, super happy he came out. Got to see, I don't know that it's been a while since someone non-family has been at my childhood home. So that was pretty cool to have him come and visit and see this place and participate in this journey. So huge shout out to Dustin. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna drive home today, 3-hour drive back to Camden from Oconee County. Have a friend coming out here now who's gonna look to do some shooting here in the future and check on the place for me. So, but man, next time I can even start small fires, clean up a lot of this brush, you know, just little by little. And then also exploring logging. You know, if any of you out there on the internet know of like ways to get in touch with logging companies to see if they'll come out here and take some of those trees and I don't know, take the piles, burn them, sort through all that, you know, for whatever that cost may be. So anyway, there's the acre. It goes all the way, you know, back in there, as you guys have seen on the previous videos this week. So anyway, super happy. I'll keep you guys updated, like I said, and let's kind of see what happened next. Peace.